whether or not humans can fly. That makes me a chippy little autodidact in your eye.
Hey folks, how's it going? Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. We are checking out the first Mitchell and Webb for 2022, man. Really look forward to watching this, man. I would like to break this down into parts. I want to start watching full episodes of the show instead of clips. Somebody did tell me maybe a month or so back that I should skip the first episode because of all the Mitchell and Webb I watched so far. A lot of the clips I've seen are in the first episode, so it's not really a point for me to watch first episode because essentially I've seen majority of it and it won't really be a good reaction because I've seen most of it. So it's best for me to start with episode 2. So I'm taking their word for it. If you guys think they're wrong, let me know. But I would hate to sit through something if I've seen all of it. I know they said that We Are the Baddies in there. Are We the Baddies is in there. Some of the Sir Digby Chicken Caesar that I've seen is in there. Numberwang. So it's best that I start with part 2. So that's why I'm in episode 2. And my goal is to watch all the episodes of Mitchell and Webb and put it on YouTube and put it in parts just to lessen the chance of it getting blocked. That's my goal, is I don't want it to get blocked. And if I put it in parts, it just, you know, there's less of a chance of it getting blocked. Doesn't mean it won't still, though, you know. I'm always doing my best to try to work around it as much as possible. We'll definitely see. But I look forward to this, man. Look forward to checking it out. So let's just go ahead and jump into it, folks. We'll talk about it more at the end.
Hello and welcome back to coverage of people buying a house and then living in it. So, hello, Jeff. You want to buy a house. Here's a house. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you like the house?
Yeah, it's fine.
Will Jeff be able to buy the house that's fine of his dreams? Yes, he will. It's in budget, is it, Jeff?
Yeah.
That was not a close one.
No.
We'll be catching up with Jeff when he's bought his house, which is now. Jeff, now living in your house.
Yeah.
What's that like?
It's all right, doing a bit of DIY, putting some shelves up, but nothing major.
We'll be catching up with Jeff's attempts to live his having things on shelves dreams. Now, how are the shelves? Well, that's fascinating. So, to sum up, Jeff, who you don't know, has bought a house and is now living in it, having put up some shelves, and I think we can all agree that that's basically a good thing. Join me next week when I'll be presenting coverage of people arranging to rent a flat and then going to the shop to buy some food to eat in it.
And this is how you take all the excitement out of those shows. Oh no. Take all the drama and stuff out of it.
I'm afraid, sir, we still have a problem with Detective Harrison.
Yes, Mr. Harrison has an irritating talent for disrupting my arrangements.
Would you like me to have him removed?
Yes, perhaps. Perhaps it would be better if Mr. Harrison were taken out of the picture.
Sorry, guys, you're doing it again.
What, Alan?
Have him removed. Take him out of the picture. I thought we agreed at the meeting that these terms are needlessly ambiguous.
I suppose.
We all agreed that from now on, when we want someone murdered, i.e. deliberately killed to death, then that's what we're going to say.
Look, everyone knows what we mean.
Well, on this occasion, perhaps. I mean, that was an order to murder Detective Harrison, right?
He has become a nuisance.
Right, but a nuisance we should murder. Is that it? I mean, my nephew's a nuisance, but you see what I mean?
Yes, yeah, all right.
Well, can you say it then, please?
Okay.
Why does it seem so familiar?
Please deal with the Harrison situation.
You see, that's no good.
Oh, that was perfectly clear.
Oh, what are you talking about, Keith? This is going to be Let's Hope Professor Ritson Meets with a Little Accident all over again. We spent 9 months hoping that Professor Ritson would meet with an accident before Leslie made it clear it was an accident we were supposed to make happen.
All right, you've made your point. You two get on with your work now.
Oh, murdering?
Yes.
So stupid.
Oh, and Alan. Perhaps I'll see you later for a little light refreshment.
Do you mean anal sex?
Yes.
No.
All right then. Hello and welcome to Numberwang, the maths quiz that's simply
Wait, is this
everyone.
the one that's-
Joining me today are
Numberwang
Julie
in
from
every episode?
Northampton and Simon, who is also from Southampton.
Those are the one-off
So,
skits.
Julie, any funny stories to tell us?
Yes.
Simon?
I've seen Numberwang.
Great. Let's play Numberwang. And And it's Simon to go first. Too slow. Julie?
38.
That's Numberwang. Let's move on to round 2. Imaginary numbers. Simon?
Twintington.
That's Numberwang.
1200.
That's Numberwang.
Shinty 6.
Oh, bad luck, Simon. I'm afraid Shinty 6 is a real number. As in the popular phrase, I only have Shinty 6 days left to live. So, on to round 3. Julie, Simon, please take to the numberlines.
I'm not sure if I've seen this one or not.
And if I can have time on the clock, please.
Because I think the
Let's play number bounce.
Did it say autumn?
8.
93.
15.
No, I don't think I've seen this.
70.
That's Numberwang. Take a number. Julie?
30.
That's Numberwang. Take a number. Simon?
3,249.
That's Numberwang. Take a number. Julie?
Not.
It's getting
That's
no sense.
Numberwang. Take a number. Simon?
4.5.
That's Numberwang. Take a number. Oh, and I'm afraid we're out of time, so you'll have to put those last numbers back. Well, that's the
What?
end of Number Bounce. Well done, everyone. So,
What are the
as we go into
rules?
the final round, it's neck and neck because Julie is on 82
It's so
and
goofy.
Simon is also on 26. It's time for Wanganum. Let's rotate the board.
I think Simon started singing in the one I saw. Yeah, I didn't see this one.
Julie, Simon, welcome back. Let's play Wanganum. Julie,
the
you
news
go
guy
last.
or something?
Simon,
44.
Julie,
404.
4.4.
444.4.
44.44.
40.
4.
that's Wanganum! Julie, you've been Wanganum, but Simon, you are today's Numberwang. More Numberwang tomorrow, but until then, stay Numberwang!
It made no sense.
Well, they were two of the greatest actors of their generation, there's no doubt about it. But with that goes a certain amount of ego. Yes? So the only way we could get them to do Holmes and Watson in the West End was if they alternated who played Holmes, night by night. One night Alec would play Holmes.
So you see, Watson, the advantage of my unique powers of observation.
And the next night it would be Michael's turn.
So you see, Watson, the advantage of my unique powers of
Hey, March
observation.
4th, my birthday.
I suppose there was a certain amount of one-upmanship.
So you see, Watson, the advantage of my unique powers of observation.
I think that really added something.
No.
Well, I don't know how much the audience picked up.
So you see, Watson, the advantage of my unique powers of observation.
So when we came to make the film, we were
the
faced once
spit.
again with the problem of which of them would play Holmes. But I think everyone agrees we found a rather elegant solution.
Not like you to be superstitious, Holmes.
It's hardly superstition, Watson. I was merely acknowledging the power of fear and what effect that fear
Can have on the minds of the ignorant or vulnerable.
Hold, you're not seriously
mid-sing.
suggesting that the villagers believed.
The story of the Phantom Youth.
they did. Oblige me, if you will, old fellow, by fetching Madison's Witchcraft Almanac from the library, and I'll show you just how powerful a grip some
Of these old myths can have on people.
middle shelf, isn't it? Yes, just above the encyclopedias. Ah, yes, I've got it. Shall I bring it through?
No, stay where you are. I'll join you.
And of course, they both felt very strongly that it was important to keep all of that wonderful energy that the stage production had had.
That's not the Witchcraft Almanac, Watson, you clot.
You look messy, No.
And of course, as family men, the film gave them a great opportunity to get their kids into the business.
We can't think on empty stomachs, Watson. Let's see what Mrs. Hudson has laid out for us.
What have you got for us, Mrs. Hudson?
Crumpets!
Okay, 10 minutes for lighting.
David,
Yeah?
is it possible?
What?
No, that's all right.
Well, what's the question?
It's just something in this, but you're just going to be all horrible.
No, I'm not. What is it?
It's just, in here, it looks like I mean, basically, can people levitate?
Can people levitate?
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have asked.
Can people levitate?
Don't just... I mean, it's no, isn't it?
Yes, it is now.
Don't do that!
Well, I haven't said anything. Don't have a go at me. You're the moron who thinks people might be able to levitate.
It's convincing.
Can you levitate?
I knew.
Shit.
I'm just trying to get to the root of why you felt the need to ask such a humiliating question.
Because I have the intellectual confidence to appear stupid sometimes. You're the thick bastard who has to pretend he knows everything.
Well, certainly I'm sufficiently insecure to have felt the need to establish to my own satisfaction before the age of 33 whether or not humans can fly. That makes me a chippy little autodidact in your eyes, and so be it.
I'm just not going to ask you anything ever again.
No.
Lunch in 10 minutes?
12 minutes, you twat!
That was great.
Hello and welcome to another edition of coverage of people who are ill in hospital receiving treatment. Dave, you're ill.
Jesus.
That's right, I've got gallstones.
They've been taken out.
Indeed.
Are you nervous, but everything's been wonderful?
No, a nurse fingered me.
Gillian.
Edward, I'm here with Chris, who's got a broken arm.
That's right.
How did you break your arm, Chris?
Just broke.
That's an interesting story, and they're going to put it in plaster, are they?
That is the plan, yeah.
We'll be there to film them doing that and put it on the telly. In a minute, I'll be talking to a doctor you don't know who's tired. Edward.
Thanks, Gillian. Well, we've had a bit of a cock-up here, and Dave is dead. Here is Dave.
no.
In a minute, they'll be carting him out on a trolley, and we'll be here to film that and put it on the telly. Meanwhile, here are some nurses and doctors walking about a bit.
So, how's it going, Pete?
Yeah, pretty good. I think you're going to be pleased. Yeah, paper came through from Singapore. Jono's been tinkering with a laser printer. Colin, my top guy in New Jersey, he's looked after the watermarks. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty tasty.
Well, I'll be the judge of that, mate.
Maybe I think
Come
I've
on,
seen
let's
this
have a
in
look.
really bad counterfeits. This is good.
Here you go.
This is terrible.
It's the finished article. It's a tenner. Except, of course, it's not. Nice, wink, wink.
Well, obviously not.
Terrible.
It's all wrong. That's not even the Queen.
It's the Queen. Mate, hunters aren't going to notice. Queen Beatrix of the Netherlands, the Queen. There's details. Don't get hung up on the details. Don't sweat the small stuff. That is a tenner. That's what the man on the street's going to see. £10.
Puns. It says puns.
It's not. It's your mind. It's playing tricks on you. You're on a negative vibe.
It's the wrong colour.
Oh, right, compare it to another tenner. Right, that's fair, I don't think. Of course it's going to come off badly compared to a real tenner, Huey, but in the real world, who sits at home and goes, oh, I think I'll get out all of my £10 notes and compare their colour? Doesn't happen, never going to happen. We're fine, mate, we're cushy.
It's the wrong size.
Things look more real when they're bigger. That's on purpose. Look at the trade.
Everything about
It's
it is
shit.
bad.
All right, it's total shit.
OK, quick. Which is the real one?
That one.
No! See? No, you're wrong.
Dude.
Because, all right, that is the real one, but you had to think about it, didn't you?
No.
You had to look, though. Admit it. I saw you looking.
Yeah, well, obviously I had to look. Look, I'll see you later, all right?
OK, look, forget the notes. What about this? Look me in the eye and tell me you didn't think that was Van Gogh's sunflowers.
I'm going.
All right, you don't like the picture, you don't like the notes. I can understand that. I mean, who uses notes anymore? Plastic. That's what everyone uses these days, isn't it? So, what about this?
Not bad. Not at all bad.
Exactly.
It's floppy.
Yeah, folds away like a dream.
It smells of cheese. It tastes of cheese.
This is the worst
It's an
counterfeit.
improvement on the real one. Real credit cards taste like shit.
Hey folks, this feels like a good stopping point for part 1, and then I have part 2 up pretty soon. And like I said, I wanted to cut these in half or 3s, but I'm gonna go a half first and see how that works out, man. And I might have to cut into 3s. We'll definitely see, but I'm looking for just cut them in half. Part 1, part 2. You guys can check it all out on YouTube, and then we're golden from there, man. Hopefully that's the case. Hopefully there's no issues. Hopefully I don't have to bubble it up or any of that type of stuff. You know what I mean? But enjoyed this so far, man. There's, of course, some stuff in this I was familiar with already, and then there's some new sketches that showed up in this as well that I enjoy, too. So all in all, man, really, really good stuff, man. I have to say, one of my favorite sketches in this was the Sherlock Holmes one. That one was really funny. They're all good, but I really enjoyed the Sherlock Holmes one. And I also enjoyed the really boring people explaining things, you know? I'm guessing the thing they're trying to do is, you know, take the excitement out of stuff. I think that's what they're trying to do, like showing, like, because, like, a lot of shows embellish on really everyday, like, mundane things. Like, especially reality shows when it comes to housing and all that type of stuff. And they're just showing, if you, like, take all the embellishment and stuff out, how boring the stuff will be. I'm guessing that's a joke. Either way, it doesn't really matter. It was funny. I enjoyed it. I thought it was entertaining. All right, folks, man, that is it for part 1. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.